Hi Taurus, so I'm going to do your month of July open love reading, find out what's in store for you, your person, their feelings, intentions, actions, and future, the current and future position. There will be a part 2 in subscription. If this resonates, you can check that out. If you want to inquire about a personal reading, please click the link under my bio or in description. Right, Taurus love reading. Let's find out what's going on. This is an open love reading for Taurus. So a time for healing is your first card. A time for healing. Okay. So Taurus. Wow, we've got new beginnings, the past, and take a risk. But I don't know which one it was telling me. So let's do it again. But there was a lot that wants to come out there. Taurus, please. Okay, so higher power, that's Pisces energy, that's the High Priestess, so time for healing, and you've got higher power, very spiritual. Okay, what's going on here? There it is, flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So flirt, okie dokie. Right, let's go, let's get your energy. Taurus, please. Person that's involved with Taurus, please, their energy. What's the current situation between the pair of them? The current situation. What's the feelings towards Taurus? What's this person's feelings towards Taurus? How do they feel? Okay. What's their intention? Oh, there's conflict. And what's their actions towards you? What will they do? What actions will they take towards Taurus, please? What actions? There it is. They're still waiting to make a decision. It looks like there's a bit of an investigation, or there's a lesson that's been learned, or someone's spying on you, or you're spying on them. There has been a serious tower between you two, and there's been conflict that is in their intention. So there's an intention of conflict, so they're still conflicted on what to do in their intention. They want to heal, manifest, realign with the star there, and you also want to be openly emotional towards this person. So let's find out, let's get into it a little bit more. So Taurus, please. Yeah, there's a Two of Pentacles, it's back and forth it is. It's like, how do you balance things out? How can I, like, you know, balance this emotion that I'm feeling out, and I want to be happy. So the hope, wish, and want is to be happy and abundant in a situation that you feel very close to. Due to the fact the Page of Cups is here, you've got sincerity regarding this person, and there's that wanting to try and balance it out. You're not quite sure how to, but you really want to, and you want to be happy. You want to bring some sun to the situation. You want to bring some abundance to this person. Oh, Taurus. They are healing. They're healing their wish fulfillments. They're manifesting, realigning, they're healing, which is great. So let's find out what's going on with them. Oh, they are healing and celebrating. So they could be taking time to heal themselves and look at ways of celebrating, you know, love, celebrating this situation, celebrating within themselves. Aquarius energy, by the way. So we've got also Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. But we've got a feeling of, like, really, they're trying to be focused, and they're trying to be, I don't know, analytical on their approach to change. They want to change. They want some forward momentum. They are quite serious about something here. They're doing the healing. They want to work on themselves. They want to heal themselves with a star, Aquarius. They also want to take direct action. They want to communicate things. They want to do some forward momentum. They don't want to be stagnated. They want to keep going forward. And I feel this person wants to go towards reconciliation or celebration. Yes, we'll find out as we go along, but this is great energy from this person as well. They're very focused. Again, King of Swords could be a little bit detached as well, to agree. Like, they're not very emotional about something. So they could want to conversate something and, you know, get a clear idea of what changes need to be done. Current energy between you two is a tower. Yes, so there is obviously a focus on repairing a tower here. I can feel that because that's the focus here. And there's fear. There's fucking emotion. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But you know what I'm just seeing is lots of emotion flying around. There's a lots of fear. There's a battle. There's self-sabotage. There's so much going down. Very unsteady, unstable energy. Scorpio energy twice with the Queen of Cups here. And you and somebody else, both of you together, are trying to align back into understanding how to move forward, I think, or how to at least stabilise yourself. I ain't even got stability yet. I mean, I've just got a lot of emotion, a lot of fight, a lot of battle, and there's an investigation. Someone's like back and forth. There could have been an argument, and that's why this King of Swords is here, because it's like, you know, I know how I feel. I want to communicate something to move forward now. Wow. What's the future hold? The Devil, toxicity, addictions, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Temperance. Wow. This feels to me like there's a massive tower that came down on you and this person, because it's toxic, and now it's still within that toxicity. You are trying to be happy. They're trying to heal. You are overwhelmed. This person's focused, and there is that devil hanging around. So let's find out what the future holds regarding this devil. Addictions, toxicity, bounded in change, you know, lustful. Emperor with it though. Someone really, yeah, someone's very strong-minded here about healing. This is good, actually. That's where the stability comes in the future. We needed that stability because everything seems so overreactive. Do you know what I mean? It seems so like serious with the towers, with the devil. We've got healing coming forward in the future. So this Emperor wants to put the work into healing this toxicity and wants to stabilize this toxicity as well. Very emotional, this person, or both of you together, if you are mirroring each other. This is about stability, so healing. You've got time for healing, and we've got the higher power with the Pisces energy. So it could be that you just need some time out to heal, to stabilize your energies together after this ridiculous, horrendous tower that came down. So their feelings towards you is the tower. So they're very unsteady, unstable in their feelings. They're very anxious in their head about their feelings towards you. They're conflicted about their feelings towards you. And they're wounded by their feelings towards you. Wow. This is quite serious. Someone's so unhappy here. Someone's so unsettled because of something that happened between you two in their emotion. They are really wounded. They are exhausted. They're also conflicted and internally battling. They are in a never-ending nightmare. They're in that energy of self-imposed imprisonment, and they're very, very unstable in their emotion. Then we go to their intentions, the same as their emotion, which is the Five of Wands. So let's find out a little bit more about that. Conflict, loss, sorrow, regret. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot of conflict, there's a lot of regret, but they want to move forward to calm the waters, and they want to reconcile or renew the energy after a cut off. They feel it being cold and detached. They're still waiting to make a move to communicate, or waiting for you to communicate with them. Look, this is really toxic at the moment. There's a little bit of something that needs to happen before this reconciliation is going to happen. I feel that, because someone's regretting the conflict, or someone's upset about the conflict, and they just want to move forward to calmer waters. They do want to have a reconciliation in their intentions, but they also want to renew their own energy because there's been a tower. What is their actions towards you? They're waiting. Look at that, the Two of Wands. They're back and forth, they're inconsistent. They do want to move forward though. They're waiting for their ships to come in. I won't be surprised if they're holding back. They're waiting for you to contact them. That's what I'm picking up on, Taurus, is that they're waiting for you to contact them because they're holding back with the strength, but they are taming themselves because they want to move forward. Three of Wands is about waiting for their ships to come in, but they're expanding towards the dock. So they're waiting for it, but they will get on that ship. And the Two is making a decision, so waiting on that decision process. So to me, it feels like it's all on you, because we've got the Knight of Wands as well, so they're back and forth, inconsistent. And I feel like they want to make the move. I think they're expecting you to do that for whatever reason it is. I mean, ultimately, we've got a lot of towers, we've got a lot of, you know, devil energy, so that probably could be the